for Makwaba at by the POG a political media source yet just an artist on my Ghana a political abitum seminar so abano said about some a POG for and your my Ghana so almost no man today echo over my Ghana political space in the message is all for POG media so na so subscribe ya any obo kwan so a me so obejo post subscription na wa share see the die no for so ensa so etimi aka no so de echo na yenjembe ye bo e de ra yense ma na ye bo e de ra eye mentimo ase bi a eno so echo so e wo de NPP eye omo delegate delegate conference and also omutimi and so a year and one camp company mantema and also mentimo wase bi etimi epo edura aye dwumadi yase a eye nka enye aban eye abamofo na wonye police for na nka wo a enka and so ebetimi abete anase de asiamfoforo and so edebeba ababeto eye asa manyoku na we na eye nkomo bebre so eko eye NPP akachina epo ede ra eye Dr. Bawumia the former vice president of Ghana na kachi na ofo di nkomo se eye sanse ni betu dwai na tese ono so aka na no otuma se ewa kra ombo bi mfa ho na bra eye summit mo ase isu timi call so because o ablekuma north no ono abegina eye camera ni na say interview so true shades and I say blame me you John Dramani Mahama so onye bibi emfa on see then na sa issue we be see you on so ntimi mbo wa emfa ho ene eye traitor eye sam eye Akuffo bi almost next year say eye NPP eye omo dia na sa traitor omo traitor say eye Akwàtià about one so da any my back to by election no omo behwe say eye almost be a kwan bi on mefa so ama aba no anase seat no akọ de ama NPP no say ye two kwan so anase owu kra na chese almost be wu ama eye NPP etimi afa seat na almost so ebetimi aye na we ni na yiwa Dr. Bawumia enka ahwe anase won kasenti a eye sanse mi na we na manfo edi won komo na me se ebejepe ni apo e de ra nsema amanfo e ka no e wo highway ni so no.
Simple question that we are directing to our former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, and it goes like this. Why Bawumia silence on NPP National Delegate Conference alleged attacks? Why Bawumia silence on NPP National Delegate Conference alleged attacks? This is a simple question that we have for our former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia. Before we state our views, why the need for such a question to him, let's watch this video. We've just had His Excellency, the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, when he had the opportunity to deliver a message at NPP National Delegate Conference. In his address, he made a call on the President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, to ensure prosecution of those who attacked Akwàtià, the NPP deputy organizer, Mikwe Asamwa, Channel 1 journalist. This was a call that Bawumia made on His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama. When Ablekuma North rerun election was conducted and Akwàtià and others were attacked, in less than 24 hours, the former Vice President Bawumia made that call and repeated saying during the NPP National Delegate Conference. It wouldn't have been a wrong call. The bitter truth, we are saying, it wouldn't have been a wrong call. But even for Bawumia to leave out not to make a call to the Ghana Police Service, the constitutionally mandated agencies, the security, to ensure the arrest and prosecution of those who attacked Akwàtià, the NPP deputy organizer, and those journalists who also suffered. But Bawumia, who had the privilege to chair the police council for 8 solid years, former Vice President Bawumia was the chair to the police council. Sabi, with all due respect, the privileged position that Bawumia occupies, he could not make a direct call on the police, but he rather called on His Excellency the President, John Dramani Mahama, to ensure the arrest and prosecution of those people. We are simply asking why Bawumia today is silent over those alleged attacks that occurred during the NPP National Delegate Conference, or he did not. Let's watch this clips. The clip you just saw was an attempted attack on Channel 1 reporters during the NPP National Delegate Conference. Those who were security, the NPP securities on duty, you saw in that clip how they harassed Channel 1 reporters. According to the video, when they attempted to have an interview with the former chief of staff, Freema Opare, that was how Channel 1 reporters were accosted, were attacked. It took the effort of some civilized party members to save them. And we are asking, why Bawumia silent? It's Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, who is seeking, wanted to come back to govern this country. We are simply asking Bawumia, is it the case that he did not see this? This is what the bitter to do we are asking. Tell me saying that Zokodo na NPP security men now over duty during one national delegate conference and then what did you do or your Channel 1 reporters and then and in your ora Bawumia Owuni and now we what's it and now want it asama you will be saying you Abdekuma not. He called on Mahama, the president, to ensure arrest and prosecution. He was calling for justice for Akwàtià, Nikwe Asamoah, and others. But the Yoruba saying there, Josie war NPP National Delegate Conference and Owuni Ana Wehu. Yanche another one. Have you watched the second clip? Have you watched? I hope you have watched the second clip. This also happened at the NPP National Delegate Conference. And you see, the sad aspect of it, those who were involved, those who were being attacked, are the twins photographers who are photographers for Bawumia's wife, Samira Bawumia, the twin brothers, the twin photographers who usually follow Samira Bawumia, who are her photographers. They were the people who were being attacked at the National Delegate Conference, the NPP National Delegate Conference. And this is the reason we are asking that, what did Bawumia say about this? Let it not be that when it happened in NDC, you have the moral justification, the moral fiber, the moral hubs to call on His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama to ensure justice, to ensure prosecution. What happened in NPP during the NPP National Delegate Conference? We are simply asking why Bawumia silent over it. Let truth be told. The show you are watching is the bitter truth. Let it not be that when it happened in NDC, it is wrong. But when it happened in NPP, it is not wrong. Whatever that is wrong in NDC, when it happens, it is wrong and it should be wrong. The energy with which we condemn, we are saying that Bawumia in less than 24 hours called on His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama to ensure justice for the victims, those who were attacked. How come? Why Bawumia is silent? Those twin photographers, the twin brothers, who are his wife's photographers, you saw what happened to them. The question is, did you read even one sentence condemnation from Bawumia? Did you see, have you read a single sentence, one sentence line of condemnation from Bawumia? This is what the bitter truth we are asking. Why the silence from Bawumia? Why Bawumia is silent over it? Let's watch this.
Like you media, measure say open drop your like. Now someone subscribe here to POG Political Media and so and tempana na also drop a subscription. Say the media you already be political media and as I say highway no so also submit me account about what the air core and the air but now share no so and so it's me account person between come and say we didn't come so basically so about the comment section on wedding come when I say about to you can go here the NPP no and you we are not come about Bawumia any 3 point as it's on so far say by hook or crook on so baby di my Ghana so in the coming days no and no one drinking at its own so low on so ordering na be a befaso or my side trim boy and I say sign any swadding we are or befaso design see and as I meant more say a coso party more on so in any of so becca and also becca set here a PP. NPP, the so-called, and I say in quotes, the blue guards are also say Akwàtià on more measure, my mental one say, Etimiako so, Cerebea almost over fast here, that is almost Etimi Eddie Erini a seat, and the measures ever to also. Now, it's here in Savannah.
I hope you watch this clip too. How a presidential hopeful of the new patriotic party, Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, was prevented from accessing the NPP National Delegate Conference ground. What he saw was how Thügs in the NPP during their National Delegate Conference. This is just an internal party program activity to rebrand the party, to convince the Ghanaian citizens that we are a party of tolerance. A whole Kennedy Ohene Agyapong, one of the major sponsors of the NPP party since 1992. The investment that Kennedy Ohene Agyapong has made into the new patriotic elephant party, no one, the bitter to say, no one can dispute this fact. Look at how Kennedy Ohene Agyapong was being prevented from accessing the Congress ground. And thus, the organizers of the NPP National Delegate Conference, will they convince Ghanaians? For that clip, they are trying to tell Ghanaians, is it a good message they are sending to the Ghanaians that this is a party that is seeking rebranding after humiliating defeats in the December 7th, 2024 general election? Thus, the organizers of the conference, will they tell Ghanaians that this is a pleasant, this is what they endorse? Did you hear Bawumia condemning this? The position that Kennedy Ohene Agyapong faced in his attempt to enter the Congress ground is Bawumia telling Ghanaians that he suffered the same opposition resistance. Did you hear Bawumia condemning it? The organizers of the program Have you heard them condemning it? Look, political tagging, if it is happened in MDC and we are all condemning it, when it happens in NPP, let us equally condemn it. Let us not endorse it. This is the bitter truth. I mean, in a Eurobisa, or your Bawumia there, Sabi, Blué Nyansa Norka Mahama or Mampegini there. When I want you to trust somewhere Ablekuma, not rerun election in one for one from the condo, the one per year in Mahawa Kumsin. Ni kwe asamwa. Any some trophy, no we may a game, okay, German. You be Bawumia there. The OC MPP conference in Arsenal and in Yabera Watsi and Nonti. Where and no winning. Even as some Nawaka for Nyachum. And this is the reason we are asking whether Bawumia has political credibility. This is the bitter truth. Where lies Bawumia's political credibility? This is our concern. This is our worry. Where is Bawumia's political credibility? Where is his political integrity? Where is Bawumia's political honesty? Let truth be told. We cannot develop Ghana's young democracy with such an attitude. Yen to for them soon the bunny in Chichu or man Ghana and man yourself. One man yan can quarrel, you know who yan can quarrel, yan paying far. What do one wash a man yourself? So where ya man yourself? One young man yourself will call no. One young man yourself will boo no. One young man yourself will need the quanado. You might not like it, but let's speak the truth. You be Bawumia. Abadintina wakana too. Why Bawumia silent over those happenings? If you condemn it in NBC, we expect and we are equally calling on you to condemn what happened in the MPP. This is even just an internal activity, not even a contest. But Kennedy Ohene Agyapong was prevented for well over 30 minutes. He was not able to access. You have heard complaint from his quarters and the organizers of the MPP National Delegate Conference. They have not issued a statement. Bawumia hasn't condemned it. And this is the reason the bitter we are simply asking why Bawumia silent over those things. Where lies Bawumia's political credibility, political honesty, political maturity? From Bawumia, where is it? Let truth be told. We must transcend, Ghana must transcend beyond these behaviors, political behaviors, because we are humans and we must prove to the world. If we continue to maintain Ghana's credentials, democratic credentials, that we are the beacon of democracy in West Africa, this cannot and this must not be encouraged. It must be condemned in all terms. This is the bitter truth. What does?
Look at how he's talking to me. Look at how he's talking to me. Look at how he's talking to me.
You just saw how the national organizer, the NPP national organizer, Nana B, was being challenged by some macho man, and he got angry and was asking, look at how he was talking to me. We are simply asking that what's happened, those few misguided things that happened during the NPP National Delegate Conference. We were expecting our former Vice President Bawumia, in as much as that he had the opportunity to condemn Ablekumanot attacks and called on the President John Dramani Mahama to ensure justice, prosecution, for him to convince us of his political honesty, for Bawumia to convince us of his political integrity.
But as it so come home, na yebo anywhere Media, the POG the an authentic political update ujane baby as a POG Media so and also sabet me aka na won no what the echo and the airban na and I'm sure don't subscribe here or drop post subscription now person to come say the kind no bit me abo e dey read the comment section or now bit me so edim come na so bit me share out you one POG Media man say baba na yen so ya baba ma ho e mo me that say so jebre na ka POG media you best share